Hello student, today our next topic is gravitation for NTSC. So gravitation is a force. मीन्स आपने ग्रेविटेशन आप रेगुलर लाइफ में फील किया है. जैसे मान लो मेरे पास ये चौक है, इफ़ आई ड्रॉ अभी ये स्टैटिक कंडीशन में मीन्स इट इज इन रेस्ट कंडीशन. एज आई लीव इट स्टार्ट मूविंग इन डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन. Why? Because it is attracted by the earth and the force due to which it is attracted by the earth, that is known as gravitation. So gravitation is any force between two masses. Means gravitation दो किसी भी मास के बीच में लगने वाला फोर्स होता है. अब जस्ट हम बात करें, जस्ट आई हैव मास, दिस इज मास m1 and this is mass m2. सो दोनों ग्रेविटेशन इज ए टाइप ऑफ फंडामेंटल फोर्स. ये एक फंडामेंटल फोर्स है. दिस इज ऑलवेज इन अट्रैक्टिव इन नेचर. मीन्स ये हमेशा अट्रैक्शन फोर्स ही लगाएगा. जैसे हम बात करते हैं, हमने इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स वगैरह या फिर दूसरी चीज़ों में पढ़ा हुआ है, जैसे प्लस एंड हमने इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक में पढ़ा है कि प्लस प्लस चार्ज रिपेल ईच अदर एंड प्लस माइनस चार्ज अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. मीन्स लाइक चार्जेस रिपेल ईच अदर. हमने पुराने चैप्टर्स में पढ़ा है कि लाइक चार्जेस रिपेल ईच अदर लाइक दिस, दे अप्लाई रिपल्शन फोर्स. बट इन द केस ऑफ अनलाइक चार्जेस दे अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. दिस इज ए इलेक्ट्रिक फोर्स. अगर हम बात करें मैग्नेटिक फोर्स की, इफ अगर मेरे पास है नॉर्थ साउथ एंड आई हैव अगेन साउथ नॉर्थ, तो यहाँ पे हमने पढ़ा था कि लाइक पोल्स रिपेल ईच अदर एंड अनलाइक पोल्स अट्रैक्ट ईच अदर. अनलाइक पोल्स attract each other. This was the electromagnetic force. This is also one type of fundamental force. But our next topic is gravitation. Gravitation is a type of force which is always in nature. अट्रैक्टिव नेचर. मीन्स इसका नेचर हमेशा अट्रैक्टिव ही होता है. मीन्स ये हमेशा एक दूसरे को अट्रैक्ट ही करेंगे. देयर इज नॉट एनी टाइप ऑफ रिपल्शन बिटवीन टू मासेस. इन मास मीन्स ग्रेविटेशन जब फोर्स की दो मास के बीच में लग रहा होगा, देयर विल बी अ अट्रैक्शन फोर्स. नाउ जस्ट कंसीडर we are joining with an imaginary line. This is a line joining mass m1 and m2. Again the force mass m1 will be attract mass m2. It will be, the force will be, this is F2 force. If I am defining it F2, this is a force F2 on mass m2 and it is nature of attraction and it will be along the line joining the mass m1 and m2 and it will be towards from m2 to m1. Similarly, force of attraction, gravitation force of attraction on mass m1 will be F1. Again it will be along the line joining mass m1 and m2 and its direction will be towards from m1 to m2. Now second चीज is this force F2 on mass m2 is due to mass m1. So it is a force of F2 due to mass m1. So we write it by F2 force on 2 due to 1 mass m1. Again similarly, force on mass 1 F1 can be written as force on mass m1 due to mass m2. So F1 due to mass 2. So it is written as F12. Now just see the directions. If we just see about now you can see, as we have studied in force and laws of motion, there was a law. Every action has equal and opposite reaction. If you consider F12 as an action, then its reaction will be F21. And if you are taking F21 as an action, then F12 will be its reaction. As we have studied about magnitude, if you are talking about the magnitude, in that condition, force on F12 will be equal to F21. अगर हम मैग्नीट्यूड की बात करें तो ये दोनों इक्वल होंगे. बट अगर हम बात करें डायरेक्शंस की, इफ यू टेक द डायरेक्शन, if you can see direction of F12, it is from left to right, and if you can see the direction of F21, this is right to left. So in the case of direction, you can take, if you are taking direction in that condition, this is not, this is wrong, so you need to use minus. If you use minus, then now F12 vector is equal to minus of F21. It shows F12 is opposite to the force F21. Next is the force between the two. If we talk about the gravitation force, the magnitude of both masses is equal, and it is given by the Newton. This value was given by Newton. Just assume the distance between the two masses is r. So gravitation force between two masses can be written as Fg. Gravitation force can be, so first मैंने बताया था, according to Newton, the gravitation force between two masses is directly proportional to product of mass m1 and m2. It is a product. It is also known as product law of gravitation. Second, gravitation force between two masses is inversely proportional to square of distance between the two masses. Means it is 1 upon r square. From both of equation, from equation number 1 and equation number 2, I can write the universal law of gravitation, that is F is directly proportional to m1 m2 upon r square. This is known as universal law of gravitation. Now if we want to write it mathematically, for writing it mathematically, as we all know, when we remove the proportionality sign, we use a constant. So F is equal to, we use a new constant, that is capital G. It is known as universal gravitational constant, capital G, m1 m2 upon r square. This capital G is known as universal gravitational constant because this is used in universal gravitational law. Now if we talk about the value of G is equal to 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton into meter square per kg square. It is the unit of universal gravitational constant. You can find how we write the units. For, as we know, the force, gravitational force is equal to F G m1 m2 upon r square. So G can be written as F into r square, upon m1 into m2. And now we have to write the unit. So the unit of force is Newton, the unit of r is meter, so it will be meter into meter, that is meter square, upon mass, unit of mass is kg into kg, that will be kg square. So I can write the unit of universal gravitational constant is Newton into meter square per kg square, and it is constant at all the places. It does not depends on the medium. Universal gravitational constant is always fixed value. It does not change with the place or with any position or with the time. Next, this mass m1 is equal to mass of one object m2 is equal to mass of other object or second object. R is equal to distance between two masses. Distance between two masses. Now force is the force between the it is attractive. F is equal to magnitude of force of gravitation.